Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? Well, what a... Van der Vaart! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Van der Vaart certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Haaland goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from... Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Now there's a fight. Takes a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 19 minutes is...
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Pings it across. Oh, good effort! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he finish? Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's not an especially good pass, that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van der Vaart, and it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho's delivery. Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Ronaldinho, and a chance! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, how's that for a class finish? A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rodri. Platini. Tries one from range! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Getting up there!
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernando Torres. Now it's Pato. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither
Those of
side
you
really
making their
seizing
way
the
home
initiative,
on public
and both
transportation
teams
today,
still very
please
much
watch
in
the
it.
screen for train departure times.
Caution
All
certainly not
local
on the
lanes are
agenda
taken.
here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half. Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. And it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Pato. Oh, super ball. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get rid. Goa are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's all alone! And the shot! And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
And a trademark
After
move
17
ends with the
minutes.
inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Messi looking for a shot at goal! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
79 minutes is number 11.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising the defence. What a communicator.
This looks promising. Oh, good climb! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's intervened well there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o, and he's running through. Oh, he's one-on-one! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Barcelona.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Haaland! Oh, good finish. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Robson, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Haaland chasing after it. Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marcelo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Rodri. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a threatening ball. And it's been given away. Haaland and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second period is underway. Marcelo. It's a good spell of possession, this. This might... And he shoots! Off the post! Rijkaard. And he's in on goal! Knocks it out wide. Robson was in no mood for any of that. Best. Now he's got space here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Best. Van Dijk has a look and plays it forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Marcelo. And it's Messi. Robson. Best. Into the last quarter of an hour. That looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, played right into his path. Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone for goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, good effort! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top, simply because
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Can he finish? And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Ruud Haaland! Ruud Haaland! Ruud Haaland!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's a decent clearance. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! And Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aguero. Gullit. Marcelo gets across to intercept that. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Bellingham. Seedorf. Akanji cuts it out. Ødegaard. And this is Aguero. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good climb! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's turning into quite a gem, this. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
For Barcelona.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Probing pass. Shot could be on. There's the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Aguero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Baresi makes the interception. He's under a lot of pressure there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? Haaland! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Searching pass he's played there. That looks a good ball through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through. And Messi! Corner number 2 then. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially...
Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. That's a sharp pass. And here's Suarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Now it's Ribery. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's in a great position here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. And he whips it in. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Cafu running with the ball. It's a promising position. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Messi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marcelo. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. Cardiff couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Silvestre. Now it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted. And the finish!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Big chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Substitution on the field.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Michel Platini. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Virgil van Dijk. Number 12, Marcelo. Number 15, Clarence Seedorf. Number 9, Rodri.
Don't you just love the level?
He's gone for goal.
Coming on the field. Number 3, Alessandro Nesta. Number
Messi.
23, Andrew Robertson.
That has been cut
Number
short.
17, Lothar
Royce.
Matthäus. Number 22, Patrick Vieira. Number 14,
And he's in on goal.
Neymar.
Great piece. And he's stuck it away. But oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yeah. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Aguero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Chance! And that was very necessary.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Robertson. He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Neymar, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross from Robertson. Alaba deals with that. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 4, Stam. Coming on to replace him is
Stern
number
test
2.
this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played through for him. He's picked his way through. Has crossed into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's going to be disappointed with that. Silvestre. He is through here. That is good strength. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mateus. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
This is a staff announcement.
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And he's managed to get free. Romero. The ball is bounced loose now. Pierre has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cafu calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar who perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, how will we look back on that?
It was a good watch. A game never short on purpose, determination. I thought there was great intensity. Both teams approached the game like they really wanted to get a win out of it, and unfortunately it's ended up a little frustratingly.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job.
He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
He's a sharp little ball here.
There they go, hunting again.
Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. And it's Seedorf. Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nedved. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Platini played out wide, that's where it came from. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Del Piero is flagged offside. Vieira.
They've been denied a chance to develop and rhythm in the passing department.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Just past the 40th minute mark. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Son Heung-min. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Hello, everybody.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Marcelo scooting forward, aimed beyond the defence.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gullit is firing after that one. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Aberdeen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific effort! And no mistake. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Aberdeen are in front now. The game's only got... And Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aberdeen have their second corner now. Del Piero with the short one. No, again there's no way through. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. This ended up in no man's land. Aberdeen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Driven in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved, he's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7, Virgil
The
van
two
Dijk.
coaches are signalling
Number 12,
changes here, both at the same time.
Number
Time
10,
is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way,
Number
Peter.
13,
Anything at this late stage.
Lamine Yamal. Number
Rodri
11,
is someone so
Erling
often
Haaland.
referred to as the defender's defender. Chance for a shot!
Jaap Stam.
Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Neymar. Number 18, Lionel Messi. Number 21, Ruud Gullit. Full added
And here's
minutes
Son
have been
Heung-min.
indicated.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. But he's cut it out. And he can clear it away. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. Oh, no joy this time. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
This is a special message
Well,
for
after all of
members
that,
who
Jim,
eligible
what are you
to
thinking?
take part
Well,
in
it wasn't a
today's
great game,
special
Peter,
prize
not by
draw.
any stretch.
If your
Both
numbers show
sides
up
looked
on
pretty
screen,
laboured in
you
the first
are the
half.
winner.
A slight improvement in the second, I must admit, but just one significant moment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball over the top. Robertson. No foul, says the referee. This is a promising build-up. Bebeto. Robertson. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Raul. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Neymar. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Owen. Neymar. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. And he's picked out the run. That's an excellent interception. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. It's Son Heung-min!
Tokyo Verdy definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Played in by Robertson. Chiellini getting this one clear. Robertson.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Bebeto. He is through here. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
And now, please...
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Platini. That's Bebeto. That looks a good ball through. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Platini looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Raul. And this is Owen, and he is deftly away. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's being shifted off it. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. Platini. Bebeto. Now it's Platini. He's having a hit! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Bebeto. Number 14. Raul. Number 10. Michel Platini.
Tokyo Verdy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic.
Tries a shot! Brilliant from Nakamura! About as smooth as it gets! And late in the day, a telling moment!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but...
Chance! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please look at the screen for further details.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Barcelona really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.